Let's get into another week of everything asteroids. First things first, guys. We've been talking about this proposal to get interchain NFT contracts on the hub. Let's dive in a little bit deeper and give you the chance to actually cast your vote on proposal number 981, as you guys see right here. And it's still ongoing. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning, essentially, right? Asteroid Protocol, of course, you guys are very familiar with inscriptions and, of course, CFT20s. As you know, we've got lots of different tools. We've got the bridge. We've got ways to create your own tokens, inscriptions, so many cool apps over here. Roid Runner, you guys can try that out. Of course, the Asteroid Art Factory, Trollbox, and I'm pretty sure even more will come. But as we go forward, we want to see the ability to mint on the hub, which is proposed by Arc Protocol. Right, so you guys can definitely check this out. Check out this thread, dive in. As a matter of fact, you can click the link right here if you want to just vote right away. So if you're staking Atom, somebody in the Discord or in the Telegram part of me was mentioning the fact of going out and just voting very simply through Leap Wallet. Whatever the case, guys, get your validators on. You yourself cast the vote. Do you want to see inscriptions in a different light? Do you want to see NFTs coming from the Cosmos Hub and spreading throughout the Cosmos in a different way than what we've seen currently and what we've seen previously? Cast your vote. Let us know. This currently has a ways to go. There are about 11 days as of this recording. Sometimes a little bit of a change can actually go a long way. So Atom Accelerator also chimed in on this idea, giving their thoughts on why this is bullish and how it can essentially benefit a lot of the parties involved, which is essentially the collectors and, of course, different protocols across the Cosmos. So, voting is always something that people got to do. And, maybe now's the time, right? Cast your vote. So according to Cito right here, Cito Zone fam over here, we see that people must have forgotten about Asteroid Protocol. And check this video out. It's a super quick clip, but it does come from a bigger video, which I definitely recommend you guys take a look at. But essentially, it's just showing what's happening with Roids, right? The CFT20 and the value of this token is quite low in terms of market capitalization compared to so many other tokens that may or may not have any use, may or may not have any great community. But of course, the Asteroid Protocol community is so strong and is so resilient. The community is going to have so many tools to express themselves with. And then the creators are going to have so many interesting and unique ways of using CFT20s and more. And I'll get into some of those ideas right now. So if you look at Astroport's LPs, right? As everybody knows who's familiar with the channel, familiar with what we're doing over on Astroport, on Asteroid Protocol, and how we can bridge our CFT20s over there through Neutron, you could see that there are different incentive models. So for example, this is the USDC DYDX pool on Astroport. As you see, the incentives currently are Astro rewards. That's great. You get some Astro emissions. But then also, if you look at the Atom 1K LFG and Neutron pool, you'll see that there are many other incentives. And guys, anybody can go and bridge their CFT20s right over here by clicking bridge and bridging over your CFT20s, whether you created them, whether you minted them, whether you deployed it, it's totally up to you. You could bridge them over. And then what you can do is go over to Astroport, and you'll be able to essentially provide liquidity incentives. So essentially, you can distribute your own token to anybody that's in any pool. And I've said this many times. I just want to remind you, just by looking at these two pools, they've got top APRs, as you see, 105% APR combined, and 112. These are the top pools right now for the week. But you can see there's a very different incentive structure. So if you want people that are in this pool to actually earn your token as a reward, then consider adding your own liquidity or consider adding your own incentive. So definitely do check this one out. And of course, that comes from the Astroport report on the weekly update on APRs. So I would love to see more CFT20s up there. That'd be, to me, super awesome. Of course, I thought this was very fascinating that Buff Yetis on Roids. Of course, that is a Launchpad collection. I will actually head over to the Launchpad right now and give you guys a quick glimpse of that. But that collection has minted out right here. And of course, you can buy it on secondary just by going to inscriptions, or you can actually click into the collection super simply. You can grab one off the secondary at any time you would like, right? So there you go. And so the beautiful thing I thought was pretty cool was that 77.8% of this CFT20 token supply is going to be given to the holders of Buff Yetis on Roids. I think that's pretty great. And snapshot for token distribution soon. So why not get in line? And guys, there are so many other things happening with other members of the community. And I would strongly recommend everybody head over to the Launchpad and check out some of these collections because some of them actually have phases that are free for people that hold certain assets. And there are a couple or maybe 3 or 4 of these within these collections that are launching, and of course more to come. But let's just take a quick look at this collection. So if you hold this, if you hold shrooms, if you hold mongs, then they're free. Right. So do dive in and check this out to see what you are eligible for. You never know who's kind of trying to give back to other collection holders and such, right? So guys, of course, watch this on X, watch it on YouTube, whatever fits you best. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.